Writing a CV is really difficult. You need your CV to stand out from amongst all the others that will end up in a pile on the recruiter's desk. In fact, with modern technology, some CV don't even reach a desk, as they are scanned by computer and only pass through if they have the right keywords in them. These keywords will include industry, skills, job titles, qualifications, etc. If a job has stated a specific qualification, for example, and you do not have that qualification, you are probably wasting your time applying. You are far better to target a few jobs that you really want than to send your CV off to dozens of different companies. To give yourself the best chance of success, you should tailor your CV for each individual job that you are applying for. To start thinking in the right direction, here are a few key considerations. The employer must be able to see, at a glance, that you are right for the post that they are recruiting for. So if they are looking for a head of reception services, your CV must stand out as showing your skills and suitability for that role. This might be with your current job title, e.g. Deputy Head of Reception Services. If that is not applicable, then your job experience should show it in some way, or you should link it to what you are learning at college. Your CV does not even mention that you have successfully completed an H&D, which should definitely be on it. Highlight the fact that you studied rooms division and front office as modules. Highlight other skills that you have that would be relevant for the role, for example working on a front desk. Language skills would be a real benefit, even if these have not been asked for in the job advert. In general terms, make sure that your CV reflects your skills and abilities in all the areas that appear in the job description. Evidence is king. If you say on your CV, "I am hardworking," or "I am highly motivated," this will not stand out, as every other applicant will be saying exactly the same thing. So, you need to give a proof of these things. Give an example of something that you have done that proves that you are hardworking, or that you are highly motivated. Use this same evidence-based approach to all areas of your CV, in addition to declaring the jobs that you have had. Give some specific examples of your duties, or better still your achievements, in that role. Keep your CV short by being selective. Recent experience is really important, but, say, the variety of jobs that you had while you were at school, or where you were working in a different trade from the one that you are applying for now are far less relevant. The order in which you present your CV will change as your career progresses. At the beginning of your career, your qualifications and examination results should appear first. This is because you will not have as much to put in the experience section. As your career progresses and you gain lots of relevant experience, then you should put the experience ahead of the qualifications. Start the CV with a personal profile, one paragraph about you. It is perceived wisdom that a CV should be no more than 2 pages long. Don't be tempted to cram too much text into your CV, using small fonts and a lack of spaces just to keep to this. Better to be selective with the text, and cut out bits that are not relevant, or repetitive. If you have had a number of similar jobs, with similar duties, you do not need to repeat identical tasks. Just show them against your most recent employment. Make it neat. There are lots of templates available in Word, or available on the internet, that you might select. But a word of warning, don't pick anything too dramatic, just something well laid out, with some subtle graphics. You should put your most recent job first, working backwards to your oldest job. The same with qualifications. Start with your highest qualification, working backwards to school results. Check and recheck the spelling and grammar. Ask someone else to read the CV for you. You do not need to declare a date of birth. Employers want to avoid age discrimination claims. You do not need to include hobbies and interests unless they are relevant, for example a significant charitable occasion, or being a parent governor. Don't leave any gaps in the history. If you have had, for example, a period of unemployment, either declare this as a sabbatical, or say what you did during that time. Research the company before you apply. You may find something that you can build into your CV, and definitely into your cover letter, that shows that you have done exactly that. Do include links to your social media profiles such as LinkedIn, and if you do one, you really should do one, your blog. Employers will research for these anyway, so you might as well be helpful to them.